gentlemen, welcome back to Dork Entertainment. We've got a very special video here today. I've got guests here, Samit, chief guest, and I've got chief guest here, Daniel Dog. So, if you remember a couple of videos back, we had a look at George Lucas Deepfake reacts to
The Rise of Skywalker.
I loved a lot of the comments telling me that it was not actually George Lucas.
Yeah, that was pretty amazing. Yeah,
I thought it was George Lucas this whole time.
it was pretty convincing. Yeah, pretty convincing. Like I thought the hand, everything was convincing, but apparently we didn't know. So
Yeah, we didn't know.
that's
Yeah.
our
Apparently,
that's our fault.
Apparently, the sarcasm wasn't strong enough there, so
Yeah.
we're just going to double down on it here.
That's okay.
But you guys requested us in the comments to check out the there's a Deepfake Roundtable video starring Tom Cruise, Robert Downey Jr., George Lucas, and more. So,
Jeff Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum, Ewan McGregor.
Ewan McGregor. Okay.
So we're going to check this out, the Streaming Wars it's called. Before we start, let's just put on our dorkles.
Oh, yes.
Brand new vocals, of course.
Yes. Alright. Pretty confused with the light is coming from. There's no lights on, so.
That's okay. We can just add it in later for
Yeah.
post.
Yeah.
So, alright, so Deepfake Roundtable, let's check this out. Daniel, you want to hit play?
Sure.
Hi, Daniel. Here we go, above the line.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Above the Line, an intimate conversation with some of Hollywood's most recognizable faces. I'm Mark Ellis, and I'm delighted to be joined today by Tom Cruise.
Honor and privilege to be here.
Next to him is, good to see you, as always, Jeff Goldblum. Ewan McGregor to my left. To his left is Robert Downey Jr.
Hi, I'm Robert Downey Jr.
And to his left is George Lucas.
I apologize. Earlier I had burrito, and I think I've got the Kessel runs.
A new stuff. I thought it was a gas leak.
I just
Smells
want to
wet.
apologize.
Smells
I
wet.
want to apologize. I know
Very
that
wet.
You guys were all thinking it.
George.
Gentlemen, the world's gone streaming. Streaming services are all the rage these days. Robert, when did you first realize that streaming was dominating your industry?
You know, first I thought it was another word for golden showers. You know,
Oh, yes.
the streaming thing.
Sure,
you know,
sure,
but it
sure.
turned
The
out
act
to
of
be.
urination, yes.
It turned out to be what it is, which is strange and also perplexing and weird. The fact that something can come into your house, into your TV set. It's invasive surgery.
There's a lot of little fine print, isn't there, all the time?
Sure. That's how it starts. At first, everyone's ooh and ah, and then later there's running and streaming because Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park, when it came out, Jeff, I don't know that you could have been aware that eventually Jurassic Park would be a DVD. But before streaming services came to be as we know them, you would use Netflix to send you DVDs. Jeff, do you remember the last DVD that Netflix sent you?
Oh gosh, yes. Metro with Eddie Murphy. But I had a dinner party, and I remember that I was out of coasters, so I cleverly got the DVDs and I used them as coasters, and I never returned them. So yes, I remember. Yeah.
Never return your DVDs. Tom, do you have any unclaimed DVDs that you need to send back to Netflix?
Well, actually, my loyalty resides with Blockbuster. I'm a Blockbuster boy. You know, I don't even understand Netflix. What does that even? What does that even mean?
Right.
Ultimately, it's a disaster. I remember when I used to get physical discs in the mail. So I would. One of the things I did early on was I took all the original versions of Star Wars that they used to rent, and I kept them all. So they don't exist. They're not in circulation anymore.
Ewan, with these new streaming services like Disney Plus,
Oh, yeah.
I hear you're going to have your own Obi-Wan Kenobi show on the new service.
Yeah, they finally figured it out.
They cracked the code.
Forever, they were making all these other ones, and then they're like, oh, that's right. We'll go with Obi-Wan.
George, they actually...
What?
We were just talking about streaming
Oh,
services.
I dozed off. I'm sorry.
Did you know that, George?
Are we boring you, George?
Yeah, I heard.
We're boring you?
As
He's a
one of the
legend.
pioneers of film technology and furthering the art of cinema, your take on streaming service?
Well, I've said before that digital was the future. Now we got this bullshit. Sorry, Ewan. I really can't believe you sold out and you're doing this horse's ass shit. Remember when JJ was going around shilling for the Force Awakens, and they were just, guess what, everybody, we're shooting it on 35 millimeter. Like Joe Average in the Middle States gives a shit. He doesn't care. Just the effects. Oh, we're using puppets. It doesn't give a shit.
It's fascinating to see this type of talk on Star Wars. Robert, Jeff, Tom, I want to ask, what did it do to you as children when you got to see Star Wars in theaters?
It was one of those things where you remember where you were at the time. I remember because I was peeing my pants because I was a child. So, thanks a lot.
Ultimately, Star Wars is a diuretic. It was designed that way. These films were designed that way.
Yeah.
You don't realize that as you're watching them, but most people do feel that they have to go to the bathroom and excrete or expel.
And that's on purpose.
They were designed that way.
And it worked.
That's
True. Yes. Yes.
Jeff, you certainly have a wild, wacky world that is all your own. You actually have a show on Disney Plus, The World According to Jeff Goldblum.
Well, I don't want to boast, but yes, we have 2 shows on Disney Plus. So we're sort of towing the company line. Of course, you, Robert, have all the Marvel films now. Disney Plus. We're all on Disney Plus. Disney family, except for Tom.
Well, I tend to walk
yes,
to the beat of my own drum. I do what I want. I'm a producer these days, And I do my own stunts. I do everything.
Do you produce all the Impossibles?
All the Impossibles.
Yes,
every single one until.
That's impossible.
Seriously,
think about it. Do the math.
Tell me.
Right there.
I've done the math.
Ooh, that's very good.
Robert, you've worn a lot of hats in various movies you've been associated with. The Iron Man character, a lot of people were saying could be nominated for an award, that maybe you'd be up for the Best Actor Oscar at the Academy Awards ceremony.
Well, of course, I would be deserved so, I think, on some levels, because, I've given it my all. I'm a team player. I'm a nice guy. I smell good.
I can confirm that.
Yes,
He does.
yes.
Very good.
One wafting. What is this?
Pocket. It's pocket Febreze. I
Pocket
keep it in my
Febreze.
pocket.
Oh, this is. I have to get this. This is very good.
Jeff, if I can bring it back to the streaming conversation,
sure.
And the conversation about awards. There's a lot of debate in your community right now about whether streaming films should be considered for award nominations.
Anything wins these days. Anything can win at any time. So it's like, if it's a Velveeta commercial, look out.
Well, no, that's not going to be considered for motion
If
pictures.
it's done well, if it's done black and white, done perhaps French noir.
Sure. I like this, and I think Steve Spielberg. I think he disagrees. I think he feels that, of course, that the streaming is not eligible for the awards. But
he was wrong about Laserdisc too. He fought hard for Laserdisc.
Well, and laser tag, and you remember laser
tag. Yes,
Let's bring it back to
Sure.
the film conversation.
Yeah.
I know Steven Spielberg, a good friend of George's, he does have strong opinions on the state of affairs, as does Martin Scorsese. Robert, he actually came out recently and said that he does not consider Marvel Cinematic Universe films to be cinema. He compared them more accurately to theme parks.
Well, these guys are getting up there age-wise, and they're having digestive problems. So
That's
I would just attribute it, they're just in a cranky mood because, their diaphragm doesn't work.
Yeah, that's true.
You may have diaphragm?
I have one. If you'd like to see it later, it's
how you'd show
well, I keep them because you never know. You may give them to a
You
friend
keep
or something.
diaphragms?
Sure, because I'm.
Wait, I think you're thinking of diagram.
Diagram. That's it. Yes.
I
Because
was about to say, Jeff, diaphragms on you. I didn't have to leave.
I mean,
Jeff, it is interesting. You're such an eccentric personality, and we see the current culture that's in Hollywood. How have you avoided scandal?
I stay in. I don't go out a lot. I mainly play my music, jazz. I'm doing a lot of piano playing, and that's years ago. I was sleeping with Gina Davis. It's like an Amazonian.
How'd you get Gina Davis, by the way?
Oh, well.
Seriously, be honest with me.
We don't need all the dirty details.
That
wouldn't be
I
appropriate.
was doing a scene where I was hanging from the rafters as the fly, and then we locked eyes, and she's into insects. It turns out she enjoys.
Yeah, or at least someone hung like an insect.
Yes. But it's more of a it's more of a compliment, more of a ooh.
Yeah.
Well, as we get back into the topic at hand, and that would be streaming services. George, I want to start with you. What was your most intense show binging experience? Netflix, Hulu, Amazon? What program really got you sucked in?
Well, I really have been enjoying the Friends. I was binge watching all of that. I was kind of a fan of that, Ross Rachel stuff, and I like the little monkey that was in there too. What was that
Marcel.
Marcel. See, that was a little too quick. But I enjoyed Marcel, and I actually based a lot of Jar Jar Binks on Marcel's movements and his character.
Is that true? On Marcel from Friends?
Sure.
Where's the love for Seinfeld here? I'm sorry, I'm not really understanding what's happening here. Where's the love for Seinfeld?
Ultimately, it's a show, but there's nothing. It's about nothing.
But even nothing is something.
Well,
You're a Head and Shoulders commercial gone wrong, okay?
I think he's being complimentary that you have such great hair
screwing
at
around.
your age.
That's a dandruff shampoo, okay? Let's not mince words. I know what it is.
You're out of your mind. You know what? I'm starting to like it though.
Tom, I'm going to give you the answer of Seinfeld for the streaming question.
the ice planet of Hoth was based on, in the late 70s, I had a bad bout of dandruff, and that's kind of where the idea came from. I'll tell you, one time I was eating Flaming Hot Cheetos and I was dreaming, and I came up with the idea for Mustafar, the lava planet. So a lot of it's about dreaming and eating, sleeping.
I love Flaming Hot Cheetos.
Yeah, they're good.
Robert, you certainly had a great run as Iron Man.
Had a great run?
It's super
Look at
fake,
me.
by the way.
Pause it. Go in on a close-up.
Robert, there seems to be
Hold on a
growing
second. We're on a close-up. I got a camera coming at me right now. I'm Iron Man.
And you were almost Iron Man.
Almost Iron Man.
You were almost Iron Man. Before Robert was announced, it was rumored, and we've heard since that you were considered for the role. What happened?
Just some creative differences, and I was reading other scripts and wanted
Mummy,
to maybe.
Was the Mummy on your plate at that time?
The Mummy was something, I was trying to build out my own universe, the dark universe.
Yeah, that worked out pretty well.
Gentlemen, if I can get this conversation back to above the line territory, let's do some fun rapid fire questions. George, start with you. If you could Netflix and chill with anyone throughout history, who would that be?
That would probably be, Sergei Eisenstein, one of the great filmmakers.
So you would actually watch Netflix?
We would watch the film. I understand what.
I think we should move on to what's your favorite app?
Mozzarella sticks.
That's an app.
See what I did there?
I haven't seen
It's
that
another
one.
kind of app. It's not on the digital front.
They are delicious. I was thinking of something on your phone, your iPhone, Android. Ewan, your favorite app?
Oh, I love Words with Friends. That's all I am is Scrabble
Add
all
me.
day. That's right.
Yeah, we'll play.
Do you play?
Absolutely.
Oh, we ought to get one going right now.
Do you have a favorite letter?
My favorite letter, I'd have to say O.
Jeff, do you use a cellular telephone?
Oh gosh, yes. Angry Birds. Oh, I love that they're so angry, and then you throw there's pigs and birds and sometimes spiders. Oh, I don't know if you heard. Yes, yeah.
Robert, are you attempting a Jeff Goldblum impression?
Very good. Well, there's they got to touch your wrist.
It's almost like he's haunting.
Touch and then touch yourself. You've got to touch yourself. Touch yourself. And then there it is. There it is.
Did the chair just break?
Oh boy.
Is that how they made their seat?
He used the force.
Robert, are you okay?
I think you're gonna lose him.
Oh dear.
Oh boy.
Somebody's.
Do not stop rolling. Do not stop rolling.
I have to admit I threw a bird at his chair, and that's
I
how it fell. There it is.
It's only a matter of time.
Robert, we won't keep you
Go
so
ahead,
much
ask me a question for
longer.
Christ's sake, or otherwise I'm going to bust another chair probably.
No.
Robert, if you could steal an Oscar from anyone in Hollywood, who would it be?
Oh, that little girl from Piano. Did she win? I take it from her.
Anna Paquin. I agree. She didn't deserve it, so maybe she would give it to you now.
I don't think we're asking Anna Paquin to give Robert the Oscar. Ewan, if you could steal an Oscar, you seem like too nice of a guy to do that.
Well, I don't know if I'd steal it, but I would maybe ask for it from Alec Guinness. He's a big hero, so if it would be kind of fun, if he gave me one.
He also played Obi-Wan Kenobi in Star
We have
Wars.
kind of a thing there. Yeah, I'd steal it and I'd give it back. I was just kidding, Alec. That'd be good.
George Lucas, if you could steal an Oscar.
I think I'd like to steal an Oscar from anybody at this point.
I hesitate to move it to this next topic. Robert, starting with you, porn, mobile or laptop?
Depends if I'm on my back or my top.
That's as far as we'll take that. Ewan.
I'd rather not say if I've actually looked at it.
Fair enough. Let's clean it up here with George Lucas.
I actually have hologram porn that installed in my house. So it's similar to the Star Wars films. And I sit in a throne. I have a replica of the throne room. And And then, obviously I say,
Pulling out all the stops,
dirty
George.
things like, as the emperor, I say, you want this? It's my penis. If the fleet is lost, your friends will not survive.
Right.
Let's have sex.
Thank you for that. Tom, you prefer it mobile or on your computer?
Well, I got to say neither because I have a vivid imagination. I don't even use my hands.
Yes. You could use your mind. That's tantric. But sometimes I like to do it while I'm jogging. I have my iPad strapped to my belly, and of course I look down and
You
there
watch
we
porno
go.
while you jog?
Sure, because the cardiovascular.
We should go jogging together.
Yes, I would love to wear this coat.
Mulholland.
I love it. Yes, Mulholland. Great
Very
film.
private,
Yes,
very dark.
Very private. That's how I like it. Oh.
So Jeff Goldblum and Tom Cruise are going to go jogging, fully clothed,
That's
with
right.
a computer
Yes,
device
yes.
strapped to their body.
To our belly.
And masturbate.
Yes.
In the canyon.
Of course.
See, the canyon's the selling point.
Yeah, see that? Yeah, right. Yes.
I think that's going to do it for us here at Above the Line. I'd like
pleasure.
to extend a heartfelt thank you to Jeff Goldblum, Tom Cruise, George Lucas, Robert Downey Jr., and Ewan McGregor. Thank you so much for tuning in today, and we'll see you real soon on another Above the Line.
Pleasure.
Memorable, intimate conversations with some of Hollywood's most recognizable faces. I'm Mark Ellis.
Hi, it's Tom Cruise, your favorite wingman.
Hello, I'm Ewan McGregor.
Jeff Goldblum here.
I'm Robert Downey Jr.
Hi, this is George Lucas, creator of Star Wars.
Thank you for watching Collider Video.
Thanks for watching Collider Video. There is no substitute.
I'm supposed to tell you about Collider and how much I enjoy it. I don't know anything about it.
Collider.
Hit the subscribe button if you want to see more things like this.
Be sure to hit that subscribe button.
Or can I do it as Obi-Wan? Hello there. This is Obi-Wan Kenobi. You press the button that says subscribe and the little bell.
If you subscribe, click the bell, and Jar Jar Binks forever.
Okay, bye-bye.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Crazy.
Oh, that was insane.
That was nuts.
That was, oh, wow.
Wow.
Oh,
That was freaking awesome.
I'm lost for words. I was lost. That was...
So we watched the first George Lucas video. This was like times 10
Yeah.
Yeah.
because it had the other stars in there as well.
Yeah.
Man, that deepfake was really good.
That's, yeah.
Collider do a pretty good job with the deep fake.
Yeah. Seems like the only thing they do a good job of these days.
Ooh.
Oops, shot fired.
Oof.
I don't know what he's talking about, but Collider's done a pretty good job. Thank
No,
you.
I used to watch Collider when they had John Campion, Christian Harloff and all that, but now they've just gone all SJWE and boring and crap.
Super Mario.
By the way, his initials are SJ, so
Yes.
He could potentially be a SJW.
he could be SJ. So I just wanted to ask you guys, so who was your favorite deepfake? If you had to pick one, who was your favorite? Like, who was the best, who was the most well done?
Well, I'm a really big fan of the Lucas one, but the Cruise one was really good. I must say, like he's
Cruise looks almost
Cruise
100%.
was, yeah, I was
it looked
pretty
like he was
sold
there.
on- Yeah.
And Goldblum as well. Jeff Goldblum.
Just like the mannerisms and like the live where he's just like
Perfect.
just doing all these and the hand gestures.
It took me back to Jeff Goldblum character in Jurassic Park.
Yes,
Yes.
yeah.
And there's running and screaming.
Screaming and the running.
That was awesome. My cheeks hurt actually from laughing. That was so good.
Yeah.
And George Lucas, he's
George
hilarious.
Lucas, obviously, yeah, hilarious.
He's hilarious. How about Daniel? What do you think? Who was your favorite? Who was your most least favorite? Like I gotta say, for me, the least. It was done well, but I gotta say, Ewan McGregor wasn't that funny.
Yeah, Ewan McGregor was more like he's like the guy that like.
the good guy.
Yeah, the good guy.
Yeah,
he's like
so,
agreeing
like,
to everything.
I think maybe that's sort of what his personality
Okay,
is.
yeah,
like,
that's what they're playing.
Well, that's what apparently that's what he's like
Yeah.
in real life. He's like a good guy. He's like hello guys.
Yeah.
And the actor who played Robert Downey is a little bit chubby.
A little bit.
He was a little bit
bigger.
yeah.
But I thought the acting was pretty good. The voice,
Acting was really good.
The voice of him
acting was
pretty
good.
They all killed it with the voice. That was
Yeah.
great.
Everyone
killed the voice.
everyone was so good.
Yeah. I'm hoping there's more deepfake videos.
Yeah, they should.
celebrity
Yeah, they
videos.
should do. They should definitely do more. Yeah.
So if you guys know of any more deepfake videos or any good ones, please let us know in the comments below. Hit the like video, subscribe if you haven't already, and share. Don't forget to share. And hit the bell notification as well, so you see the next video.
I always share.
And request any new reactions that you guys want.
Yeah.
This was a request
Yeah.
from a lot of people on the previous video. So
Yes.
yeah. definitely like to do some more
Yeah,
different
more
videos that we can react to.
100%. Let us know in the comments below. Otherwise, we will see you in the next one. Peace.
Peace.